My name is Roger Igelski. I'm the president of the Waukesha Downtown Business Association. I want to welcome you to the Waukesha old-fashioned Christmas tree lighting ceremony. And we're going to light this big bad boy up in a few minutes here, but I want to welcome you. Thank you for being here. We have lots of events planned in the downtown this season, for the holiday season. We have a new website, WaukeshaSilverbells.com. For those of you that know the song Silver Bells, Silver Bells, it's Christmas time in the city. And surprisingly enough, that's what it is. It's Christmas time in the city, and so we're excited about bringing you horse-drawn carriage rides and strolling carolers and Christmas tree lights and a Santa run on December 9th. All kinds of things. Go to WaukeshaSilverbells.com. Tonight we want to get on with our program. The first thing we're going to be doing is singing some carols along with members of the Waukesha Choral Union. This isn't the full choral union. These are members who have volunteered to come out, so we appreciate that. I want to tell you that they have two concerts coming up, one at St. Luke's on December 7th, one in Oconomowoc on December 9th, and they have some postcards available if you come up afterwards and talk to them, 2-for-1 tickets, so a great deal, so take advantage of that. So to kick it off tonight, I'd like to introduce the members of the Waukesha Choral Union.
Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh, o'er the fields we go, laughing all the way. Bells on bobtail ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing the sleighing song tonight. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. A day or two ago, I thought I'd take a ride, and soon Miss Fanny Pride was seated by my side. The horse was lean and lame, misfortune seemed his lot. We got into a dripping bank and we got a sock. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Now the ground is wide, go it while you're young. Take the girl tonight and sing the sleighing song. Just get a bobtail man, 240 for his feet, then hitch him to an open sleigh and Frank will take the lead. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Bells with boughs of holly, la 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 la. 'Tis the season to be jolly, la 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 la. Don me now a gay apparel, la 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 la. Troll the ancient Yuletide carol, la 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 la. See the blazing Yule before us, la 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 la. Strike the harp and join the chorus, la 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 la. Follow me in merry measure, la 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 la. While I tell of Yuletide treasure, la 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 la. Mask away the old year passes, la 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 la. Hail the blue ye lads and lasses, la 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 la. Sing we join us all together, la 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 la. Heed the song of with them.
Thank you.
Watch out, you better not cry, you better not cry, I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. He's making a list, he's checking it twice, gonna find out who's naughty and nice. Santa Claus is coming to town. He sees you when you're sleeping, he knows when you're awake, he knows if you've been bad or good, so be good for goodness sake. Oh, we better watch out, we better not cry, we better not cry, I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming.
Hey Santa, come on over. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Well, I'm really excited about being in Waukesha. You know, when I checked back at the North Pole about how good the boys and girls from Waukesha have been, I find that most of them are on the good list. So Santa came to ask if they keep on being good all the way till Christmas and through next year. Can the boys and girls do that for Santa? Yeah! Okay. And you start figuring out what you want for Christmas and you let me know, okay?
Okay. Thank you, Santa. You're welcome. I know that this is a busy time of the year for you, and toy production is well underway. Are the elves behaving themselves? Are they tired and from all the work that you have them doing?
Oh, the elves are working overtime, especially the electronic elves.
Elizabeth is here.
And it's a busy time of the year. I know you said you have only a moment. You've got to get going. So we want to thank you very much for being here, Santa. Because any of the kids want to come up and say hi, he'll be walking his way out that way. Thank you for being here, Santa.
Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas!
Santa Claus is coming to town.
Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas!
They're gonna build a toilet tower around the Christmas tree. So you better watch out, you better not cry, you better not cry, I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town.
Hey, all right. Well, thank you, Santa, for being here. Right now, I've got Carl Geraldson from the Salvation Army Advisory Board, and he's got a message for us tonight.
Hello. The Waukesha Salvation Army Christmas fundraising goal for this year is $680,000, of which $420,000 is expected to come from the Red Kettle campaign. Please consider your gift to assist the disadvantaged with all sorts of things like food, shelter, homework help, and more. There are many fundraising volunteer opportunities, and you can have fun ringing bells with your family, friends, church, club, and business. Please go to the Salvation Army website to look for available times and locations. And the website information is on the silver bell that was passed out tonight. Also, you can hang the bell on your Christmas tree this year to remind you of those who have been helped by the Salvation Army through your kindness and giving. I understand Major Ron has accepted a challenge to alter the color of his hair if we meet the campaign goal this year. And I hear Major Carol will get a tattoo if we reach $1 million this year. So please see what we can do to make this a reality. Thank you for helping us help others.
Thank you very much. Do we have any $1 million donors? We can take care of this right now. At this point, we want to light the tree, and to do that, we have Roger Patton. He's our downtown alderman. I've asked him to come forward and welcome us from the city and do the countdown.
Yes, I'd like to welcome you all to this event on behalf of the city of Waukesha. Our mayor is not able to be here tonight. It's a family night. For him, traditional time when they spend time together as streamers from all over the state. And that's why he hasn't been here tonight. But I'm welcoming you on his behalf. Also, I would like to have the children come up and stand near the tree so that we can face the tree and do a countdown together and to get these lights on. Okay? This start at 5 and go down, and then we get to 1, we'll say light up. Okay? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, light up.
That's pretty, huh?
All right, let's hear it from the Waukesha Choral Union again. At this point, I would like to introduce Jim Gorman, who is the pastor of the Evangelical and Reformed United Church of Christ on Wisconsin Avenue in our great downtown. For those of you that aren't familiar with where that is the infamous church that burned down and rebuilt. I'm so happy they did. So, Pastor Jim.
It's good to see you all here tonight. Our church burned down on December 5th of 2005, and it was the darkest and coldest night of that year. In fact, there was a fellow from the Alcohol and Tobacco and Firearms, a fellow who came from Phoenix, Arizona, and he had never seen a cold that cold. He said, I'll tell you, most of the time I never see ice except in my freezer. And he saw it that night. We taught him how to dress in layers. It was a cold night. Last year, by the way, at this event, it was also a very cold night. This is, as you may know, this is the time of year which is the longest night of the year. Not today, but around the 21st and December 25th, which is the celebration of the birth of Jesus. It is the longest night of the year. It is we say that night is the night in which it is the darkest dark, but the darkness cannot overcome the light. About 170 years before Jesus was born, the temple in Jerusalem was desecrated by Antiochus, and it was destroyed. A pig was sacrificed on the altar of the temple, and in that time there was 8 days in which they could keep the lamp burning. That season, that holiday is called Hanukkah. And it is a beautiful holiday that we share with our Jewish brothers and sisters. It is a festival of light. Tonight, we celebrate light. For those of you who face darknesses, each of us do from time to time, when you are at the darkest point in your life, remember this night in which we light the lights, because the darkness is never strong enough to overcome the light. And each of us must in some way be a light to our brothers and sisters, embracing them when they need to hear of the light the most and see the light the most. In this coming Sunday, our church is going to complete its building progress by celebrating or dedicating a set of stained glass windows in which we will celebrate the artisans from Conrad Schmidt who did these incredible stained glass windows. And it reminds me of the story, and I'll tell it on Sunday again, about a 7th grade class, or I should say a 7-year-old class, a kindergarten class that was taken through a cathedral, and they were pointed out all the saints that are in the stained glass windows. And at the end of it, and they showed how the light just filtered through these wonderful images of the saints. And then at the end, one of the kids was asked, "What is a saint?" And the kid said, probably the most profound thing that any 7-year-old could say was that the saints are people that allows the light to shine through. Saints are people who allow the light to shine through. That's what this night's about. It's about light. Light in the deepest darkness of all of our lives, and yet the darkness, as the prophet Isaiah said, and as it says again in the New Testament, the darkness cannot overcome it. Bless you on this night, because it is a night of lights in which the darkness cannot overcome. Amen.
Amen. If you don't have a church home and you are looking for one, the Evangelical Reformed United Church of Christ on Wisconsin Avenue Sunday services are at what
9
time?
o'clock. 9 o'clock.
9 o'clock. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Pastor Gorman.
good cookie.
All right, let's hear it from the members of the Waukesha Choral Union. Thank you very much for helping bring the season, and thank you again to Pastor Gorman for an incredible and appropriate message for tonight, the Evening of Lights. At this point in time, I would like to introduce one of our sponsors, who is from K-Love Radio, Johnny Clements. Where is he? Here he is. He's got a few things to say.
Merry Christmas, Happy Thanksgiving, Happy New Year. I'm getting all in right now. Thank you for listening to 105.3 K-Love and positive, encouraging music, those of you who know about us. Those of you who don't, we encourage you to tune in. We're not going all Christmas music yet. It's not the time yet. But we'll start sprinkling that in. But we definitely are always playing positive, encouraging music. We do have a contest I want to tell you about. Mandisa, if you're an American Idol fan, Mandisa's got a great Christmas CD that's coming out. And we're going to give you a chance to win that, and also give you details about her gospel music channel concert that's coming up soon. You can go to klove.com to find out more details. But to win this CD, all you have to do is text the word stable. That'll give you an opportunity to tell the kids about the whole why stable for a Christmas CD. S-T-A-B-L-E. Text stable to 21947. And we're going to give away 10 CDs over the next couple of weeks. So give you a chance to win some prizes before you have to go out and shop. And we thank you so much for supporting K-Love, and it's a blessing to be part of the Waukesha community. Thanks for coming out.
Thanks, Johnny. In wrapping it up tonight, I'd just like to say a few things, one of which is the big, beautiful building behind us. There's many people who don't realize this used to be a post office. And now it's called the Rotunda, and it's a banquet facility, and it's run by Chef Jack, whose office is right across the street. So if you have a function, an activity coming up, visit Chef Jack, and he can help you book this for an incredibly beautiful facility in an evening. I'd also like to thank Berg Management, who owns the building, and the beautiful tree, and the Hillsman family for lighting it up for us and letting us use it for our Christmas tree lighting. I'd also like to thank Alderman Patton and the City of Waukesha for being here tonight. Of course, Johnny and K-Love. Pastor Jim Gorman, again from the Evangelical and Reformed United Church of Christ. Members of the Waukesha Choral Union. Again, don't forget that they have postcards, 2-for-1 tickets for their concerts that are coming up on December 7th and 9th. I also want to again mention to you the Silver Bells activities. We have every weekend, Friday and Saturday night, Fridays from 5 to 9 and Saturday from 1 to 5 in December. Every Friday and Saturday in December, horse-drawn carriage rides, $5 for an adult, $12 for a family. Bring your camera along, take a picture of your family in it, use it as a taxi to get around town. If you go to the Silver Bells, Waukesha SilverBells.com website, you can find out about that. This Sunday at 4 p.m. is the Waukesha Christmas Parade. Make sure you're here for that. The weather looks good, and it's going to be, again, a beautiful night. We've got a Santa run on December 9th. It's also actually a Santa run walk. And for those of you who don't feel like doing either, you can come and observe and see the incredible costumes that people are wearing as they run through the streets of downtown. And we have strolling carolers and a holiday stroll this Sunday from noon to 4, where you can see all the decorated stores and windows and things like that. We want a nostalgic feel in the downtown. Many of us remember what downtowns used to be before the malls came in and took away all our customers, and Waukesha is working really hard to bring back that nostalgic feel, and that's what we've got down here. So we create these events for you and the community, so invite your friends and neighbors and so forth, come down and take advantage of the nostalgic feeling of Christmas. I believe that's it, unless somebody throws up a hand real quick and tells me I forgot something.
Thank you, Roger.
Oh.
Thank you.
Thank you for thanking me. Oh, the one thing I did forget to mention is the hot chocolate across the street is available. I don't know if there's any left. It is free. It is brought to you by Waukesha First Assembly. And there's another church that's available if you don't have a church home. They're located on Sunset, just around, actually on Grand Avenue, just this side of sunset. So we thank them. Thank you, Waukesha First. They're back there handing out free hot chocolate for the hot chocolate tonight, keeping our tummies warm. So again, thank you everyone for being here. Have a Merry, Merry Christmas, and as Johnny said, Happy Thanksgiving too.
You too!